The Flint's Keychain is back with another port of a classic arcade game, and that game is Popeye for your Atari 8-bit computer system. Let's go ahead and take Popeye, pop it in my Atari 800XL, and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Popeye was published by Parker Brothers and carries a copyright year of 1983. It is based on the 1982 Nintendo arcade game. The manual opens with the following. In this game, you're Popeye, and your goal is to catch all of Olive's hearts, notes, and cries for H-E-L-P before they hit the water and sink, or before Brutus, the sea hag, or some vulture knocks you over. Each time you complete a round, you'll automatically proceed to the next, and more difficult one. Popeye is a 3-screen action game for 1 or 2 players alternating with one standard mode of difficulty. The goal of each level is to grab enough falling objects by touching them to move on to the next. If an object falls to the bottom of the screen and stays there long enough, you lose a life. You also lose a life if you are hit by Brutus, a flying bottle thrown by either the sea hag or Brutus, or hit by a vulture while unenergized by spinach. For the controls, you use left and right to walk, up and down to climb stairs and ladders, and the button to punch. Cans of spinach appear on each stage. Punching a can will temporarily make you invincible, double the point values, and give you the ability to knock out the otherwise invincible Brutus with a single touch. Each stage has unique features. On the first stage, you collect hearts, and there's a ladder you could climb down but not up in the middle of the screen. There's also a punching bag at the top. By punching it while falling off of the platform, it will hit a bucket in the middle, causing it to fall, possibly on Brutus's head, for extra points. On the second stage, you collect music notes. There's a gap that you cannot cross, but Brutus can, however he cannot fall through the gap like you can, and a seesaw you can use to try to reach Sweet Pea at the top. On the final stage, you collect letters to spell the word help to build a ladder in the middle. There's also a sliding platform at the top and vultures to avoid. Once you pass stage 3, you move back to the first stage at increased difficulty. Scoring wise, you get 50 to 500 points for touching a falling object. The higher the platform you're on, the more it's worth. 100 points for punching a flying bottle, 1,000 points for punching a vulture in stage 3, 30 points for hitting the punching bag in stage 1, 1,000 to 4,000 points for dropping a bucket on Brutus's head in stage 1. The lower the platform he's on, the more it's worth. 3,000 points for knocking out Brutus while energized, and 500 points for reaching Sweet Pea on the second stage. At 40,000 points, you get an extra life. Graphically speaking, this is a solid looking game, although I wish it was a little bit more colorful, and sometimes Popeye looked more like a wolf to me when I squinted. The sounds and music are very well done, especially the Popeye theme. Family friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E for everyone rating if released today. Currently at pricecharting.com, the game has a value of $15 loose, $28 complete, and $56 new. So what did I think of Popeye for the Atari 8-bit computers? This is a very solid port of the game. It's actually one of the best controlling ports I've ever played, although hitting the punching bag took a little getting used to, and you have to time your punches just right for the flying bottles. I will say I do wish it offered some more difficulty options, as I found the game really hard after clearing the first 3 screens, but overall I had a lot of fun playing Popeye and could easily play more of it in the future. Usually at this time I rank the reviewed game against other games for the same system, but since this is my first Atari 8-bit title, that will have to wait until I review another game for the computer line. But I will say this, Popeye has a good chance to stay in the top of my rankings for a while. Popeye's solid controls and great music makes this a great port to play. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. Click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. And sign up at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer, just like Greg H., Joe T., and Ellis Greger did, who all nominated today's game to support the show and gain access to exclusive perks. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day. I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and watch out for flying bottles.